In terms of what's going on today, let's talk about the banking crisis. As it stands right now, most of the panic was due to Zions Bank disclosing a $50 million charge-off on two loans due to borrower fraud. While at the same time, Western Alliance revealed a fraud-related lawsuit sparking concerns that bad loans among smaller banks could be a lot more common than we expect. In fact, the CEO of JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon, went on record to say that when there's one cockroach, there are probably more. And the situation was so severe that banks had to tap into overnight liquidity for a second time in a row, something that we haven't seen since the 2020 pandemic. On top of that, even the investment bank Jefferies told its investors that it might experience millions of dollars of losses from its business with bankrupt auto parts company First Brands. How is this allowed to happen? Well, get this. In 2008, rules were put in place that would prevent banks from making riskier loans. But banks found out that if they just loaned that money to someone else and that person made the riskier loans, everything was okay. And as a result of that, this loan industry had been booming. However, even though there's been over $1 trillion worth of loans issued in this capacity, often without sufficient capital, it's unclear exactly how much exposure smaller banks have and to what type of losses. Like, one analyst went on record to say that I don't know how it was so easy for a bank to think they had $50 million in collateral and find out that they had zero. This resulted in the entire market beginning to sell off, bank concerns coming back into the picture, and a lot of people wondering if this could happen to banks. Am I going to be at risk? Well, here's the truth. Right now it's looking like there's a huge difference between large national banks like Wells Fargo, Bank of America, JP Morgan, and so on, and regional banks, which only service a small area. And the biggest difference comes down to how well they've diversified their portfolios.